Hey team, as you can see, we're always on the move. Right now, we're in the middle of some major preparations for the first round of Drift Masters in Ireland. In this episode, you'll see the first training session in the Subaru, a trip to Max Racing, a second training session in the Subaru, and finally the cherry on top, a presentation of the livery for the 2023 season. Let's go. Early morning, we're checking in at Sączyn for the East Side Drift training. There are a ton of cars here and we came to test the Subaru in its white setup. This is the crew. Good morning. We have brand new tires from Toyota, spare parts, Volkswagen BC Racing, shock absorbers, there's a little cabinet. And really, we're just about to fine-tune the gear ratios and start the testing phase and then move on to the training phase because now is the time. Honestly, I can't wait. Just need a moment to change. We're warming up the drivetrain and heading to the track in a moment. Just a while ago, we were adjusting the seat inside to make sure it's comfortable. Well, just take a look. The ride is grazing. The first set is burned out. Actually, I did 2.5 runs. This is essentially a new car, so some issues are starting to appear that need to be addressed. The front was too soft and made the car feel like a boat, so we stiffened the front shocks and now it's better. We're changing the gear ratio since the sequential module gave us much longer gears. So at the beginning we need to shorten those gears because once I get going here in Sączyn, apparently there's smoke all over the mirrors, so it's pretty wild. We're moving slowly, step by step, one thing at a time, so that by the end of the day, we can be confident on the track, but the start is nice. That's still 7, that's still 8. What's the total? 3.97, that's 3.97. Editor. I stopped at the pit because the EQ Masters display gave false readings and the check engine light turned on. I immediately pulled over, probably because our oil pressure sensor failed. Kamil will check it immediately since this needs constant monitoring and is no joke. But I'll tell you, I've done 6 runs so far, this was the 6th one. Here's how I felt. It was amazing and great. Damn, the feelings I have are so nice. I'm just a bit afraid for a moment that I'm about to wake up. Because with all the work that was put in to be able to drive like this now, I hope it's finally paying off. Intense. Quick service, gear ratio change, short break, action plan with Piotr and Kamil, then back to full throttle. We're finishing training today because I'm exhausted. I don't think I've ever gone through as many Subaru tires as I did today. Kamil, how many did we use? 14 tires, 7 sets. This is a first for training, right? Not during my time, no. So from the beginning, definitely not. Kamil, thank you very much. Really great job, man. I'm glad to have your support. Well, let me tell you, it's really hard for me to believe how well I'm driving now, and it's something I've been waiting and working for. And the same goes for Piotr. Thank you so much. And how does it look from your perspective, gentlemen? Class, simulator. That's beautiful. It looks like you're driving on a simulator, doesn't it? Basically, at the end, we were still trying out your setup, the suspension settings. And at first, you could literally make T and drive. The car handled beautifully. With more grip, it still handled well, but required more focus and accelerated even faster. I couldn't have imagined a better training session with them. We've never burned through so many tires in one session before. Exactly. Well, Kamil, huge respect here. Damn, everything works, and how well it works. Look, even the mirror folded in. It was that fast. We're packing up now. Tomorrow we get a moment to catch our breath. I'm heading to Warsaw for a podcast. And what about tomorrow? Are we going out Monday in Sączyn? I've landed at Max Racing. Good morning. The crew is here. So, what are we doing here today, guys? We're going to talk. You're welcome. We're entering a dark room where we'll be talking. The results of our conversation, huh? I'm not speeding up with a lap. All right, let's close it up and get going. From Sączyn, we're starting another day of preparations. The car has arrived, so the tires are ready. We're making progress. I'm just going to pay for the training. We're really just getting in, testing, because there's not much time, and we really want to drive a lot. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday. So if any of you want, I still want to thank you for your help today. All right. We'll drive through it by car. I just finished my first 3 laps on the track and the tires are shot. The first run was cautious, but the second was intense. I'd be happy with that pace in qualifying. I'm glad it went well and I really feel the car's size. Piotr said I didn't hit any cones, though I felt really close to them and kept wondering if I did. How did it feel? It feels amazing. I don't know what to change. We'll lower the tire pressure and adjust settings to see what else we can get, but my comfort while driving comes first. Everything else is secondary. Listen, I'm coming back with some loot. We got brand new gear ratios. Which I borrowed from Kuba Przekonski. Thanks, Kuba. Since this is a training session, it's a great opportunity to just play around with the engine responsiveness, gear ratios, and wheel speeds. I didn't have one like this. I need to buy it, so we'll see how it works. Kamil will change the topic in a moment, and then we'll head back to the track.
continue.
Look at the dedication we're showing you.
What's going on here?
What's happened, sir?
So we're flying in Sączyn during training. Unfortunately, I was flying behind a car. It got hit by a blast of sand that shot out from under the wheels. It got into the coils, blocked the engine, and unfortunately, it burned out. So there won't be any more footage from today, but that's okay, because we have more. I think you'll be satisfied.
See you.
See you in the next episode. We're adjusting Ackerman. Paolo said his car started acting like a crab while driving, a four-wheel drift. We checked and found the wheels were towing under load. Now we're installing a +2 Ackerman plate which should fix it.
We're learning and training. The car isn't entirely intact. There was minor contact and now has some battle scars. Once I pushed at too much of an angle, once I got pushed. But as for the training itself, there were a lot of adventures. It actually started raining halfway through, and it turned out we could really work on the suspension in the wet. So honestly, it was really cool because it was great training before Ireland, since it might be wet there. No matter what, the feeling was great. I'm really happy. Later we started experimenting a bit, but in the end, I've never driven this much before. Earlier in this car, I was gaining driving experience. Let's move on and address the next task, since time is short. A few moments later, a little bit more back, that's good here. Right here is where it slid out, and I have a bit of grip on that side. Move it forward a bit more.
Move forward.
Move forward a little more. Oh, I missed that. I would have stood up more. More, oh.
It was so nice.
Oh, I've already brought something. Oh, come and see. For watching. Have a nice day. Subtitles by the Amara org community. Listen, we're at Waco's Car Labels, where you'll soon see a presentation of Ukraine for the 2023 season. We worked on the wrapping for a while. I'm really curious about your opinion, so write in the comments how you like the new look of Subaru, and now I invite you to see the result of our work.